is. Let's wipe this thing. A nice little. Get the lighting right, man. Pull the phone up, man, so we can check this chat out, man. What's going on, everybody, man? I'm gonna wait for some people to pull up, cause, man, I tell you, man, I've had a lot of questions, and I know a lot of people been asking these questions too. Um, it is Wednesday. We chilling. Let's go ahead. See what's cracking real quick, man. So, yo, what is good, man? How is everybody doing, man? Jeff Curtis in the building, man. How you doing, fam? I hope you feeling better, bro. You know what I'm saying? SHP's finest in the building. B Fly, Swoosh Addict. Look, y'all, it's been a lot of people asking me about how to cop them reverse Breds, the Varsity Red, however you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of people been asking me about the FLX app. So I wanted to do this live and break this down to you guys. I spent about 30 minutes on the phone with Foot Locker, the FLX app, which, this is all free knowledge, y'all. Y'all can go do the same thing, call them up, chop it up with them, and just kind of run you down also a couple places where you can possibly pick up the reverse Breds. Now, first things first, I'm going to talk about the app, y'all. So we do know that hey, I hope the surgery go well, bro. For real, man. Legit Selly in the building. Sherry Saunders in the building. King City Sneakers, man. What is good with all y'all? So look, starting off with this FLX app, and then we gonna slide into these reverse Breds, y'all. I'm gonna get straight to it. I ain't gonna sit here and just try to beat around the bush to talk about it. We're gonna go straight into it. So everybody knows that this FLX app, it switched over, combining champs, combining your Foot Locker and your Foot Action, and you pretty much get all your points, all the money that you had accumulates to points now. And a lot of people trying to figure out, when is it going to update? Is it going to update? When am I going to see it? Well, some people that I know, their stuff has updated. Now, this does not change. So one thing first that I want you guys to understand is your anniversary date to your year mark, because everybody's year mark is different on all the apps. Everybody's year mark is different. Whenever you created your account, that is your year mark. So listen to this first before we go any further. If you created your account in March, and March is your anniversary where they reset your points, I got some news for y'all. Your shit about to reset in March, because it's only going off of your anniversary to now. So last year, because a lot of people was like, yo, however much money you spent, that's how much money you're gonna have for points going into your FLX account. Now, my anniversary is November. So my shit reset, and I spent like almost 7 bands last year. From January to November, I spent like 6 bands. Then from that time to this time, you add it all up, it's like a little bit over 7 bands, give or take. Because she told me right now I'm at like $1,184 on my Foot Locker account, and I'm at like $220 on my Champs account. So with those points right there from November to now, that's how I'm getting my points. So I'm still sitting good. I'm still in a tier 3, you know what I'm saying, the X3 thing, but it's whatever your anniversary is. So when they say that you getting points for last year, they're not going off the year calendar like from January to December. They're going off of whatever. If your shit reset, so some people like, oh, I spent hella bread last year. If your thing really reset in January, you're not gonna get any points. You're gonna be in a tier. You're gonna be in an X1. You're gonna be in an X1, which really, it kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? And I talked to her, and I was like, dang, have y'all ever thought about switching it up and just going from year to year? Like, just reset that shit every January, your points reset. But she was like, no, it'd be too much work. The lady was like, that Foot Locker has thought about that already before, but she was all like, that's just too much work. Just like right now, them having to break down and go through, because some people still might not see their updates on their FLX app, which I'm one of the people, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. So that's why I called her. I was trying to catch some knowledge. I wasn't trying to just listen to what everybody else was saying. And I was like, man, she was like, yo, you can just tell them to call. And I was like, yeah, that do make a lot of sense. If you want to know something, just call the source. So that is one thing first. Just remember, whatever your year mark is, that's how do you find out when it reset? It's your anniversary. So whenever your account was made. So my account was made in November. So whenever your account was made, that's when your shit gonna reset every time. So every year in November, my points reset. Every year my points reset. And it's crazy because when my points reset, I was like, damn, I ain't gonna hit on the breads. I was on the bread 11s. I was pissed. But I ended up hitting everywhere for them. But that's how you find out, Robert Leonard. Gutter Rican Kicks, what's good, man? Now, look, I'm gonna tell you. So watch this. So when you're talking about date of birth and everything, I'm about to tell you. I asked everything that I wanted to know. I had this lady on the phone for like 30 minutes, man. Shout out to Alicia. I was like, look, why can't I see? Now, don't mind this phone right here, y'all, because I got a cracked screen on this phone right here. But now because they got rid of they got rid of the 10-minute head start. You no longer have that. You have to use your points to get the head starts now, which, I guess, shout out to my bro Measly G. He was talking about it for a reseller, man. If you reselling if you going and you picking up like 20 something pairs of kicks, you getting points. You know what I'm saying? Just do the 220 times however many pairs of kicks. If you get Yeezys or something and you multiply that by 100, shit, you getting a ton of points. But get this, say you buy something and you return it, they taking the points away, y'all. So be careful with that. If you go buy something and you go return it, you can lose your points. You can lose your points. I did ask her that. Now, Gutter Rican Kicks, you was like, Monolithic Kicks, what's good, G? You was asking about your date of birth. Now, this goes into when I might be. Let me go back. Not jump ahead. But when we talking about the points, now they're offering us different things. Like you can get a 50. You can go on the little app, and you can choose different things that you want to redeem. So with the FLX, so right now because mine hasn't updated, it's just giving me the random not random, but you get 3,000 points for switching over, and then you get 750 points for random things like switching over to connecting your social media and stuff like that, putting your shirt size in, just little small things to get points. But now because they're offering in-store things now and everything, you can cash your points in. So you spending like $220, you spend like what is it now, like $300, and that gets you a certain amount of things that you can get, like a $20 coupon, $10 coupon, $50 gift card type thing. But you can use your points. Like I'm pretty sure everybody was looking. They got the Michael Jordan Funko on there. The Michael Jordan Funko, that's 50,000 points. If you got 300,000 points and you want to get that with some of your points, boom, you can use your points and you can pick it up. That's kind of cool, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily say that. I'd rather still get my $20 coupon for spending $220, but I see where they going. They trying to try something different out. You know what I'm saying? They trying this new thing. Could it last long? Hey, it could. Could it switch up? It could. Now, one thing that I did notice about this, and I know a lot of people, this goes into, now I'm gonna jump into kind of how to cop the reverse Breds. Say you do have somebody in Chicago, because right now that's the only place that when I typed it in, the lady was like, some places aren't showing that they have them. Some places are saying that they don't have them, but they actually have the shoe. So I was like, okay. She was like, for sure she knows that they have them in Chicago because she called while somebody was on the phone. Now get this. On your app, and remember, people was doing this before. You can go to your account. You can edit your name, and you can update your name. And you can switch your name out right here. You can update your name. If you update your name and you put whoever, I don't know if that John picking up. If you update your name and you put whoever name that you know that you think could go pick the shoe up for you, they can hit on your account and pick it up. So then all you'd have to do is just go back in and change your name. So she told me you can change your name. But then, like, for example, once you go into because before I did all of that, I wanted to make sure it was legit when I talked to her and I asked her that. Because right now I didn't spend none of my points to get this head start. Don't mind my screen, y'all. I cracked my screen. But yeah, I got an Android and I got a Note 9 and I got an iPhone. But I don't really rock out with iPhone. I like the Android. Hey, you can hate all you want, G, but the Androids to me, hey, iPhones, this ain't got shit to do with copping the shoes or no right now. But iPhones, no shots at nobody with an iPhone. I just feel like that's for the ones that don't want to have an open. This right here is like having a computer. I can download anything I want. I can get anything that I want off the internet. I ain't gotta pay. I ain't gotta do none of that shit. I ain't gotta be restricted to using iTunes and all that shit. Nah, man. I go get whatever I want when I want. Right, just like a computer right here off the hands. You know what I'm saying? Androids is the best. My bad, y'all. My bad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like iPhone. But what's good, everybody that's pulling up, man? But nah, you good, bruh. Hey, you good, fam. I'm just saying. I had to put that out there. Shout out to the Droid team. They got the new, what is it, the A71? I think that's what it's called, new Droid. That joint fire. But you can switch out and put in your name to go somewhere else. And once you use those points, she said pretty much the tiers are gonna play key because hey, we all know the more money you spend, the you know what I'm saying, the higher chance you have. And she was like, being an X3, of course, is better than being an X1. But once you switch that thing out, man, and you put the head start in, when you do that, the head start tells you. Now, how can I explain it? How can I explain this? Let me make sure I explain this correctly. So it's like 1,000 points per head start. So you can use your points and you can run out of points just going for head starts, which is crazy, man. I think that's crazy that they charging a whole stack. That's a lot, man. A stack is a lot for a head start. But if you spending bread with them, and it's crazy because Foot Locker, they kind of bought out Champs, they bought out Foot Action, but they still letting them be their own little small little things. It's like a brigade with little battalions underneath it. You know what I'm saying? They got them little foot soldiers that they running with. It's really weird, man. Tops World in the building. What's good, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, legit, Sully. But you can change. You can change it. Yeah, you taking a risk on losing points on limited releases, y'all. That's key. If you know you want a shoe, save your points. So now, and this is where I feel like now it's gonna be like, it could be a benefit and it could also be like a loss for people that want to go get a shoe, and it could be a GR. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, oh, I want this shoe, boom, 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 I'm using my points. Nah, man, hold them points, man. Hold your points, because a lot of shoes, like, and I think people learned that last year, and if you're new to the sneaker game, you ain't been in it that long, you can always pretty much tell how a shoe is going to sell. But when it comes to these reverse Breds and the places that you can pick them up, a lot of people was like, man, I tell you, I probably got at least about 30, 40 DMs on Instagram asking me about this shoe. And I was just like, man, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna do this for you guys. I'm gonna let you guys know. Now, of course, it's no secret. I love using sneaker news, y'all. If you guys have never used sneaker news, it's a good thing that you could use to find out where the sneakers are coming. Now, this is one thing that Foot Locker did say. D Reynolds, man, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, nothing but love, man, and respect. I appreciate that, fam. D Reynolds dropped off the 499 in the chat. You already know, man. So, this is something that y'all gotta be careful with, because because of how Nike is capping people from getting shoes from overseas. Before, we could go on Beastin and stuff like that, and we could hit. You can't hit no more like that, y'all. So be careful when you put your stuff in, because online raffles, Foot Locker's only doing reservations. There's no online for Foot Locker. End has a raffle. Foot District, One Block Down, Beastin, and Sneakers and Stuff. Out of all those, Sneakers and Stuff is the only one that I put in for, because I know I used to live overseas. and some of them, like, let me see. I think when you go to Beastin, it even tells you when you go to when you if you go to Sneaker News and you go on there, you'll see it. It say Air Jordan 185 Varsity Red. It's gonna be the first thing that pop up. You click on that and you go to the links. They'll give you the links, and in the little small print when you reading, it'll tell you. It'll be like, hey, you can enter the draw, but we're not shipping. It'll say on there, we're not shipping to the United States. It's only gonna be overseas, which makes me think like, shout out to the captain for kicks. He did a live today, and on the sneakers app, it says like something pairs with the drawstring bags or something. Like, okay, there might be 23,000 pairs, but the way that I like the way he broke it down. Is it possible that there's more than 23,000 pairs and they're doing it like the homage to Holmes? If you hit on the shoe online or if you go into the store, you might not get a numbered pair. That it seems like it's like a little like a treasure hunt kind of sort of with these. And a lot of people don't even like them. You know, it's funny. A lot of people saying, "Oh, they look like trash. They look like plastic." You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to see where I seen it at. So it says including drawstring bag marking each of 23,000 pairs. Now, the crazy thing is the number's not in the shoe. Like, the number's not on the shoe, y'all. If you guys watched my video that I did on it, the shoe's not numbered. The bag, it's a bag that's numbered. That's it. The bag has a number on it. The shoe don't have no number on it. So that made me think when Captain for Kicks was saying that, man. If y'all know who Captain for Kicks is, make sure y'all go look him up on YouTube and sub up, bro. Retro, a lot of people claiming that they don't like them. Then they gonna go for them. They are. They are. In fact, they are. Now, I will be honest with you guys. To me, it's not a shoe that I'm willing to pay resale for. A lot of people been asking me, hey, Retro, what you been doing? You know what I'm saying? When you going to drop a video on this? Y'all, I've been doing my homework. I've been chilling, and I've been stacking this bread because next weekend is the weekend that I want to hit on shoes. Like, it wasn't really nothing really dropping, y'all. Ain't nothing really, you know, tickled my fancy to make me want to be like, yo, let me hop on these real quick. I did go pick up another pair of sneakers. I picked up a total of 3 sneakers this year, and one of them I was like, man, I ain't gonna make no video on that one because y'all already seen it. Yeah, y'all have already seen the shoe. It was my last pickup of 2019. I went and got me with my coupon. I picked me up a double up. That's right. I picked me up a double up with a $10 coupon. I went and used a $10 coupon, picked these things up. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting a double up of these joints just because I've been wearing the other ones. And this wasn't really nothing to talk about to me. Like, this wasn't nothing for me to really talk about. And just so people think I'm not playing, I copped 2 of them things, man. I used the coupon because I knew that the FLX app switchover thing was going to happen. And I didn't want to miss out on my coupons because a lot of I don't even know if people still got their coupons. Some people say they screenshotted their coupons to try to keep them. It's just crazy how the apps are acting right now, man. Let's see. King City said see, some stores overseas used to be able, you could get them, but I know for a fact if you guys go over there, check out Sneaker News, it'll show you the list of the places that's getting them. You can click on some of them, and in the fine print they say not shipping to the US, it's only for overseas, which then it's like it's a breakdown, man. I broke it down. I was like, okay, if you got 23,000 pairs, some pairs, I give or take 3,000 pairs or less have already been taken. You know what I'm saying? Because people backdoor shoes. Now, when you think about that, you got Asia getting them. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen it. They doing a sneaker stash for them over in, like, Japan or something like that. Then you got Germany that's going to get them. You got all these different places. In the States, you got things. Sneakers app is going to have a certain amount of them. Then you're going to have a certain amount that's going to go to some of these other pop-up stores and stuff like that. But the thing that the lady said, she said, call your Foot Lockers because you might be having that shoe there in your city and you just don't know because it's not, the app is telling you that it's not there. So it's a possibility. Just call your Foot Lockers and see if the shoe was gonna pop up in your city, because she told me just call the Foot Locker. She said that's the best bet because they might be doing an in-store raffle just because of the simple fact that they picked the wrong time to switch this shit over on a hot release. Like, and then you got All-Star weekend next weekend. Come on, man. Y'all should have, if they were gonna do this, they should have did this back in January in the top of the year when nothing really hot coming out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it probably would have been a whole lot easier, man. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up. I'm trying to let me go through let me see. Yeah, Mike Jeff, Starship Pack. Crazy, man. Crazy. Um, some people saying they got head starts on it. Top said, okay, Tops, you talking to somebody else in there. Number and non-number. Tops, that's a question. That, and I like how Captain for Kicks put it. It could be a possibility we might have numbered and unnumbered pairs. It does it sound kind of crazy? Yeah, it does. But when I look at it, I'm like, damn, there's no number on the shoe. All they'd have to do is remove dust covers out of the bag, out of the box. That's it, man. Um, Stokes in the building, bro. What's good, bro? Yeah, you know that light stay shining, bro. Sun is always out, bro. Um, yep, that's true, bro. Watch. People saying they don't like him, and then they gonna go after him, bro. That's just, we all know how it is, man. So it says that it's Daniel Blake. They said that with the update, so some people might already have their points updated. But what I did was I called up there and I had her pull my accounts. Like, and she sat there on the phone with me and broke it down and said, this how many points you gonna have based off of this and this. If you guys just pulled up in the chat, hey, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. The thing that I said was make sure that you guys know what your anniversary is for your Foot Locker app, because that shit will reset. It's crazy because she did tell me, she was like, make sure that you link your champs and all that. I was like, why would I have to link my champs if they all connected? I don't know if you guys check that out with that FLX app, but when you look on there, it says download and add champs. Like you get extra points for linking them. But if they already linked, why am I doing all of that? That's one thing that didn't make sense to me. You can get points for, you can get points by linking that, and I was all like, that don't make sense to me. Like, I don't get how you can get a reward for that just because you're linking it. Now let me see if I can pull that thing up so I can see if it does it, because I already linked them, but she was like, you gotta link them all, and I was like, that doesn't make sense, because every time I log in, all of them shit say the same thing. That was kind of something that threw me off, man. Yeah, exactly. When I did it, it linked all of them, y'all. Yeah, it linked all of them. Nismos G said, do we ever get, I'm trying to read the chat, man. Grizzly 901, what's good, man? Daniel Blake said NLA. Chris Jones, man, what's good, bro? You already know what it is, Mr. Beans. Let's see, man. Yeah, and you can get the extra points. You can get the little extra 100 points here and there, adding your shirt size, pant size, shoe size, linking your Facebook, inviting somebody over. Like, no, Daniel Blake, you can get more, bro. You can get more. Fresh Divisions in the building, man. Y'all already know, man. What's good, fam? You can get more. So when you go on to that app, just click on let's see, which one is it? FLX rewards. When you click on there, you can scroll over and it says earn. You can get points right here. You can answer a few questions, which these will give you some points. Let me show you right here. See? You can get points like that. My screen cracked, y'all. But let me get that thing to come up. So put in your shirt size, put in your shoe size, put in your pant size. You typically, you can get points for what do you shop for. You get 200 points for that. What's your pant size? 100 points. Shirt size? 100 points. Shoe size? 100 points. So like right now, my app says I have 3,750 points. But in reality, I have because I had 1,000 on one, 1,184, and then I had like 220 on the other one. All of those points, add those up and multiply them by 100. That's how many points I'm gonna have now. But you got to think 1,000 points for head starts this year. It's gonna be, to me. I like how Measly G said it too, because I've been watching everybody's videos on this, sitting back, observing, trying to get a better understanding of the app. And that's like I told you guys. I just went on ahead and called, knowing that if you're a reseller and you spend, and as long as your account ain't reset yet, shit, if they bought like 30, 40 pairs of breads, just think about it like this. If I was a reseller and my points reset in November, I'm gonna give you guys a nice little breakdown of this real quick. So 220, say I got 40 pairs of them joints. Now you multiply that by 100, you sitting at 880,000 points, bro. If a reseller got points from just the breads and their shit and their anniversary was in November. That's a lot of points. You almost had a whole meal. You almost had a cool meal of points. Meaning that whenever shoes are dropping, you don't mind throwing that 1,000 away. You know what I'm saying? You don't mind throwing that 1,000 away. Because you got to think, 1,000 points, to get 1,000 points, you know what I'm saying, and spend it per head start, because you got to think, a head start now is like 11,000, I think. I think it's like 11,000. Yeah, because right now mine, it looks like they gave me a free like point on the app. If you guys already went in and you went to your releases and you guys put a release in there, it'll tell you, like, it says I have a head start of 1. I don't know if that jump picking up, but it says 1 out of 11. So it looks like they gave me a freebie. Now I got to spend 10,000 points to max it out. But like I said, the reason why I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, $10 is 100 points. The more points you're spending, so you gotta think, you putting like $100 into these doggone into trying to reserve a kick now. That's crazy. That's insane to me. But to a reseller, if a reseller is using this app, using these apps like that, and they hitting, boy, they got a gold mine sitting over there with points, bro. Like, for real, they got a shit ton of points. They should be good. And it kind of makes you think, like, I feel like the draw thing, knowing that you're entering a raffle and getting a chance to try to win like that, you just had a better chance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep, it's good for resellers, man. Yeah, you lose them. Once you put them points in, OG, once you put in, so like, say you go after, you want to get this head start, you go after these reverse Breds, Varsity Reds, whatever you want to call them, 85s in Chicago or whatever city it is. Like I said, you can change your name, but before you do that, make sure that the name changes over before you reserve the shoe. Because if you don't do it before, it's a possibility it won't click. So right now, before I add any head starts into it, I shut my app down, reset it, say that I'm going in, put my sister's name in that joint, and then once it clears and her name reads off of the app, then I'll put the points on there so then my sister can pick the shoes up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm going after him. You know what I'm saying? Now, I just gave you guys my little spiel on how I'm gonna try to go after him in Chicago. But you can definitely switch it out. Yeah, it's perfect for resellers. They'll have mad points because they be shopping like crazy, unlike the regular buyer. You feel me? So yeah, Travis Seals, you're going to spend 10,000 points to max out that thing. And you know, when you look at that, it's just crazy. Like, it's insane the way that they did it. So I think that, I hope that people that, if you want to know more about it, y'all call the number. That's all you got to do. Call them and talk to them. We're not all perfect. We're not all perfect. I'm not no doggone expert at this thing, but I'll drop the number for you guys. there, I just dropped a number in there for you guys, and you guys can see that yes, if you are X3, you get one head start, and then you can max it out to 11. So that's still a lot, man. That's a lot for somebody. You know, you think about it. For those people, and I've said this before, you have those people that there's different categories to collecting shoes. You have people that collect shoes that collect dust. You have people that collect shoes and rock shoes. You have people that buy shoes because they think that that's what's the hot shit. Um, then you have people that, you know what I'm saying, they just go with the flow. They buy what they want. And you have those people that do that once a year buying when the Retro 11s come out. That one time of the year, they want that shoe. Hey, that shit gonna probably mess them up this year if something hot come out for if they give us a crazy Retro 11 this year and you ain't spent no money all year, you ain't gonna have no head start. All them people that's been spending money all year, they about to win. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that I do think that it does help with is that because they're linked, you can put in at Foot Locker, you can put in at Champs, you can put in at those places, but you're still using all that money, all them points to get them head starts. And when you think about the points, you got to think about money. That's money that you spent. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you just getting this shit for free. It's just crazy, man. Yeah, Travis Seals. I talked to Measley last night and we was chopping it up, and that was one of the big things that me and him was talking about. He was like, this is gonna be a trial and error to play around with this release right here to really see how the app is gonna act. What's cracking, Chaotic, bruh? That's true. Sherry Saunders said for head starts, if you still lose, then return the merch. They'll take them back anyway. Facts. That's something that you know you could do, because if you say you buy something to try to get the head starts, you don't get what you want. Shit, go return that shit. They gonna take the points anyway. Like, so you're really not losing. You know what I'm saying? Facts. They said that they was trying to stop resellers. This is a reseller's gold mine. If bruh, like, and I was stupid excited because I thought I had like, you know what I'm saying? I thought I had like 700,000 points because I was like last year, and then you gonna count for this year. But when she told me that, oh, your points reset in November, so all the sneakers that I bought from November to now, that's how I got my points. I was like, damn. So like I said, make sure y'all checking y'all's anniversary to find out when your anniversary is on your app, because it's not gonna just so with them being linked, my anniversary is different on Champs than it is on Foot Locker. And she was like, you'll keep your points are gonna stay the same on Champs, but they'll reset on Foot Locker. I was like, but I thought y'all connected. And that's the thing where I'm not quite understanding this whole connected thing right there, man. That's the one thing that, and I told her that. I said, ma'am, can you break it down a little bit more? She was like, that's the only way I can break it down. Like, you're going to keep him to your anniversary date. So whenever your anniversary date is, that's when they're going to reset. So that kind of gives you a good chance. Like, shit, I don't care. I ain't never hit on none of that foot action. I ain't never bought nothing at foot action. So I never get any points for foot action. Um, yeah, see, starting from scratch, man. Buy it, sell it on go, take a little loss, but you hit on the shoe you want. Hey, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not buying no shoe if I don't want it. Um, I'm a firm believer that if I buy something, it's staying in the crib. I'm not taking it back. I'm not. I don't know. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not very big into that. I'm not buying a shoe, returning the shoe. I'm not going to buy no shoe and take that shit back for a video for you guys, because I'm wasting more money, gas money, going to take the shoe back to the store than I did than I am doggone dropping the video. I ain't gonna make that much money off the video. I'll probably make like $10. You see what I'm saying? So to me, like, I'm not buying a shoe and returning that bit for nothing. I just always been a firm believer on that shit. Juggernaut in the building. What's good, G? Facts, man. Facts. I feel like if they And that's why I said for these shoes, she told me, she said, go to your store because she said, I know that some places are doing an in-store raffle because of this, because of the way that this app. Now, at the latest, they said Friday everybody should have their points, according to them. Now I didn't tell y'all this, but I called him twice because I wanted to talk to two different people. The first person that I talked to, I didn't get the answers that I wanted from that dude, so I hung up and I called another, and I called somebody else. I called a number back and I dropped the number in there. Y'all can call customer service and just talk to him about it. Yeah, man. If you yeah, if I buy, it's staying at the crib. Everything, like, bro, there's shit that I've bought, and it's just like, honestly, like, if I didn't have the job that I had, like, I wouldn't mind working at a shoe store part time just so I could just wear a different shoe every day in that bit. But when I get off work and everything, you know what I'm saying? I wear boots all day. So by the time I get off work, I mainly rock shoes to the gym. I rock shoes. If I go to the store, I try to throw some kicks on, but I'm gonna wear everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I just don't see no reason for me to go buy something and return it. Unless it's like a piece of clothing and I can't fit it. You know what I mean? Uh, but yep, buying is staying. You know what I'm saying? If you buy it, it's staying. That you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a challenge this year that I'm gonna put out because I don't know all the people that's off those subject and everything, but y'all know if y'all been rocking with me since I've been on YouTube, I drop my video every year for my top 10 pickups or whatever it is. I show everybody like this is what I picked up over the year. This is what, and it's not like something to try to say like, oh, I'm bragging. I learned last year when I did that they let me see, okay, I pulled all the shoes out that I bought, and I was able to see out of all these shoes, these are my real top 10. Like these, now that I'm laying them all out, we're gonna see. We're gonna do a challenge this year with the sneaker YouTubers, and we're gonna see if people keeping their shoes. But it's crazy, man. Yeah, man. This is gonna be hey, Travis still says Vault looking like, yeah, bro, sneaker dunning gotta have it, cause you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling y'all, when I ordered some stuff for the room, I told you guys I'm gonna be changing up a little bit. I already started over here hanging up some stuff. I got a nice little setup over here. But I'm changing up some stuff. I'm putting a desk in here now. I'm gonna swap out my couch, move my couch around and everything, and just do a couple different things. But I'm gonna stand. Let's see. Now, bruh, I think I said I think I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if you heard me, Juggernaut, but because you said you just pulled up, but bruh, they're already patching that. She already told me if you buy something and you take it back, they're pulling the points from you. You're not gonna get to keep those points. So that's some crazy shit, bro. Like let me drop this link in here for you guys though, because I want you guys to get this link so that if anybody wants a shot at picking up those shoes this weekend, because this is supposed to be like a how to cop video, as well as just giving you guys a little bit of the knowledge that I received about the app. But this right here, that link right there that I just dropped, if you guys click on that link, it will take you to sneaker news and it will give you a list of the places, and you can click on there and you can try to enter to see if you can enter, because some of them might not be shipping to the States. So just look through there, enter the ones that you want to enter. You know what I'm saying? I hope the people that really want the shoe, man, I hope that people hit. You know what I'm saying? I always wish that on everybody. If you really want a shoe, I want you to be able to get your shoe. It's better to call the store to find out the shoe because I can't find a store in Tennessee that'll have them. Facts. AJ the best. That's one thing that I did say. Definitely call into your stores, check out, see if they're gonna be getting them. That's what the lady Alicia told me on over the phone too. She said just call, because she said some stores are getting them, but people are having issues with the app to see if the location that they're at is actually getting them. So yeah, man. But I'm not trying to hold y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that popped in and popped out and jumped in the live. Um more stuff coming, man. I promise y'all are gonna love the new content that I've been working on with my peoples, man. Nestle Danielle. If y'all aren't subscribed to her channel, head over there, subscribe to Nestle Danielle's channel. My bro Joe, he putting in his he about to be putting in that work too. I got some people in Houston that we working some stuff, man. I'm not just gonna be doing the sneakers this year, y'all. I'm doing skits. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming with a crazy type of quality this year. Something that I ain't had last year. I'm just upgrading the channel. You know, but I'm doing a full 360, more videos coming about Thirsty, because I know a lot of people wanna see what's going on with Thirsty. Thirsty's about to be in the shop. I'm waiting to actually for something to come in the mail for her, and she gonna be out of commission for a couple weeks. But once she get all that done, she gonna be back right. But it is your boy, the Retro Wiz Kid, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up on the live. If y'all aren't subscribed and y'all just caught the live somehow, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. Head over to my IG, man. Retro Wiz Kid, the same thing. Be posting them pictures for y'all, giving y'all some dope sneaker content over there as well. So we're gonna add some fits to that this year and everything. So y'all just stay tuned, man. I love y'all, man, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. It is.